High-frequency Morisama Blade has been unlocked. Infinity Wig A has been unlocked. Infinity Wig B... We got a lot of stuff. We'll be taking a look at those. MG Trade. Metal Gear Trade.
Completing his first visit to the country since the failed assassination attempt in Shahbazbad last May. In meetings with Pakistani President Farooq Salam, the two leaders agreed to a new joint initiative in the War on Terror, whereby U.S. Marines will be stationed in Pakistan and given wider authority to conduct operations within the country. This is amidst growing tensions within Pakistan between the country's civil and military leadership, with many in the government calling on the...
There's a realistic pizza again.
Unbelievable. After all that.
For the last time, let it go, Courtney. At least Armstrong will never be president.
But, I mean, Raiden...
It's not known whether that number would include private military contractors, which the Hamilton administration has made clear will play a significant role.
There he is.
I have excellent news.
Hey, Doctor.
The new corporation is established.
Nice work, Doc. I guess the world's first cyborg staffing firm is officially open for business.
So if you remember,
We are certified
there were quite a few Kodak calls about
nursing care.
what to do with the cyborg children.
Potential for new roles cyborgs can play is limitless.
So that's nice. We
And we're
found
sure
a
this isn't child
happy
labor.
ending for them.
The older children can work now.
Although Doctor still wants to call them brains,
And it's strictly voluntary.
because he's a little freak.
We're not running a charity here, huh?
Ah, caught the cup.
Donations alone would not even cover their maintenance. Besides, this way they'll learn a trade. Perhaps some discipline, huh?
It's not a perfect solution. But you know what? At least these kids will get a decent education.
We did it. We
I'm not
saved the
about to return them
childers.
to the streets or to broken homes. At least we can give them a chance, huh?
Oh, Boris, you made him drop the coffee after all. You...
An imperfect solution for an imperfect world.
What a goofy goober.
Another benefit.
Boris really reminds me of, like, someone's uncle.
Research.
Since when do you care?
Well, recent events have been food for thought, shall we say?
No kidding.
Speaking of recent events, how's our new recruit working out?
Ah, yes, quite well. Quite well.
Oi, Sonny!
Ah, it's George.
Hang on. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, okay. You make me head spin, you know? You're same age as me, but all this spaceship, you're genius, girl.
Mm-hmm.
And you're hot for days.
Oh, jeez.
Where did that come from?
Boy meets Rocket. Ah, the goofy anime nonsense. What a team this is, also. I want the... I genuinely want the comedy slice of life of these three idiots.
For me, see that ninja. Me never think I've been this kind of life.
Yeah.
Huh?
He rescued me too, you know.
Oh, you can see it there. Sonny Emmerich on her
I
ID.
owe him everything. To some people, he'll always be Jack the Ripper.
And the world keeps turning. It's true.
I know all about his past. He had it rough. And he hurt a lot of people.
Raiden had a hard life.
But that's not the Raiden I know. The Raiden I know is a hero.
I feel like that is addressing my exact complaint of MGS4, where Snake kept saying, I'm no hero, and meanwhile I'm like, Snake, you saved the world like 1,000,000 times! Big Boss's sins aren't your sins, Liquid's aren't yours. Listen, the moral of this story, okay, as we get this Devil May Cry 1 pre-render of our sword and this cool song that I can actually play for once. I can actually play the real credit song. So I like the moral of this story. Because the moral of this story is, listen, violence is not the answer. And oftentimes, yes, violence will just simply lead to more violence. But this is not a perfect world we live in, and sometimes a bitch gotta go. Sometimes the only language people speak is violence. And, you know, hey, man, if it comes to that, you know, sometimes it had to be this way. And it's a weirdly, like, it's not a very flowery message, you know, it's not a very nice message, but it's real, it's tangible, it's something we see in our day-to-day lives, it's something we see in the world at large. That, you know, is violence a failure of diplomacy? Absolutely, but some people don't want to be diplomatic, brother. There are some people who words will not reach their heart, and that's when you gotta hold a determination to fist, and if you gotta shove it right into their chest and pull out their nanomachine pump, well, hey, man, I'm not advocating to do that, but I'm saying if someone does it, you know, it's not so bad. Maybe we say horosho. What a cool game that we are not done with yet, because there's actually story DLC for this, a first in the series, and as of right now, June 22nd, 2025, as of me recording this, the last in the series? There were plans to do some DLC for other games. We'll get there when we get there. Look at that cute little logo. But we'll be doing those, and then, of course, we'll be doing a very hard playthrough of the game to show off the extra stuff, the extra costumes, all the abilities and upgrades. We'll be doing all that on the PC version, though, because, again, as of this recording, there's a big Metal Gear sale going on. If you've ever wanted to get into Metal Gear, now's the time. Every game is like $10. So, you know, you could get like 7 Metal Gear games for the price of one new game. You could get 8. You could buy 8 Metal Gear games right now, if there even are that many, on digital storefronts, for the price of Mario Kart. A single Mario Kart. So we'll be taking a look at that PC version, because there's some other options, and just, it runs better. Breaking out the old PS3 for this, it was very nostalgic. It was very nice to see again, but it's going to make things easier to play on the PC. But man, what a game of all time, huh? Oh, it's the best. There were plans to make a sequel to this, but those went through due to the dramas that occurred. That said, I think the time is still ripe, you know? You could still do it. This game has never dropped in popularity. You go anywhere on the internet, and you hang around long enough, someone's going to post a screenshot or quote something from this game. It is truly, truly evergreen. It is one of those games that just, age hasn't slowed it down one bit. Although my PS3 doesn't run it the best, but you know, that aside. Like I said, the PC version still runs just fine, hasn't given me any problems. And its legacy lives on, even though it has yet to get a sequel. I mean, you know, Nier Automata took a lot of inspiration from this. That game was very well received. Sonic Frontiers took a lot of inspiration from this. A lot of inspiration from this. You know, its influence has been felt far and wide. And I really do hope we get a follow-up to it one day, because, man, I legitimately don't want to move on to... I don't want to play Peace Walker. And I love Peace Walker, but I don't want to move away from this game. Look at all these names. Remember all these names. They did a really good job. Hey, all you guys on the music. You did a really good job. You did, like, the best job. Shouts out to the music of this game. Oh, man. The dynamic music in the fights and such as well is another thing that would be very influential. Though, granted, it's just picking up what Anarchy Reigns did before it. And that's another great game that I need to play again. Or just listen to the soundtrack again. But still, man, this changed video games, man. This changed what it meant to be an action game. Collaboration with Square Enix, I don't remember what that was about. Oh, I think they did the action figures, actually. The Play Arts Kai figures that several of the designs in this were made specifically for. I showed off the Gray Fox outfit, and that Gray Fox design was designed for the Play Arts. There was a period where they were modernizing all of the Metal Gear designs. There's that Peace Walker theme motif again, which was the basis for this song it was playing prior. A lot of that leitmotif in the game. It's not going to show up very often again. Well, that's not true. It does show up in the next few games. Anyway, shut up. We got an epilogue now. We got a sequel lead in.
Good. The Herr Doctor's research and staffing service certainly help.
I hear World Marshal's looking for a buyer.
Well, you cost them a lot of money, huh? Not to mention killing their funding. Literally. The break-taking program is finished, but the larger company is not, I'm afraid. Someone will buy them. PMCs are in demand once again.
Yeah. Fighting for reasons they don't understand. Causes they don't believe in.
Beg pardon?
No. Nothing.
Sounds like you've inherited a meme there, Raiden. Look at these guys. They're special. They're different cyborgs.
You will not come back.
Sorry, Boris.
I understand. But then, what will you do?
I've got my own war to fight.
Hell yes, please still make a Metal Gear Rising 2 and make the first scene be that. Please. I know it's been so long, but I believe 2 videos in a row where I just end screaming at how much I love Metal Gear Rising. It's the best. Oh, it's the best. Thank you for making